Hey guys, Power King Victor here, and I have a Tourney match, an Uber's Tourney for NBZ's Uber's Tourney, and yeah, it's against G0LDUCK. Awesome. He's a really good battler. Yeah, so let's see if I can actually get past one round of a tournament. I really hope so. So, yeah, we both lead with Deoxys. I taunt, I win the speed tie, I get the taunt off. I went for taunt again, just in case he went into something else to set up, because Uber's is a lot of setting up, I noticed. So, yeah. So I went for it, and he went into Tyranitar. And I set up the reflect before he went for anything, so I knew I could live any move he had. So it didn't make a difference. I was okay with that. So then he went for Pursuit, and I stay in because I expect him to switch because he's not going to do any damage to me. But he doesn't, so it's alright with me. So I stay in again, and I get... Oh, he withdraws this time. Alright, good. And I went for Light Screen. And I was going to go for Taunt again, but I'm like, I don't want to really waste it. So I went for Light Screen that time. And now I go for Taunt again, and I win the speed tie again. And that was pretty awesome. So he's forced to switch again, which lets me get my rocks up, which is awesome. And yeah, so I got my rocks up, and my Light Screen, and my Reflect. And he sends out Mewtwo, so I don't feel like switching because there's no reason to. So I just go for the taunt, and that works well. So yeah, and hope you guys like my new intro. It was it's pretty good. It's simple like I wanted it. Yeah. So go check the dude out. I left the link to his channel in my description also. And this battle was really long, so I had to speed it up like times I don't even know because that's how much I sped it up. So he switched out after I taunted him, and he sent the Tyranitar. I just went for taunt again because that seems to be what I like to do. So I die from Sandstorm, and yeah, he's there. So I knew he was Scarfed, because why wouldn't he be? And he went for Stone Edge, and I went for Draco Meteor because I knew I could live. I should have went for Brick Break because I'm mixed, but I didn't. Just predicting him to switch or anything, and I didn't want to just go brick breaking. So I take out his Tyranitar, which is good. So now I'm 5-4, I think it is. Reflect wore off. It's alright, that's the only reason I lived that that Stone Edge. So he brings out the Deoxys again. He goes for Reflect. I'm like, alright. So I just go for Draco Meteor. Why not? I don't see a reason not to. And I got an email. And yeah. So I bring his. I knew even after the -2, the freaking the drop from the first Draco Meteor, I would still do a lot of damage to the Deoxys, and I would extreme speed second. So I knew it'd go down. So Deoxys is done. Now I'm 5-4, I think. So yeah, I go for Brick Break this turn because I assumed he was gonna set up or something, and I knew I was faster. So I was just trying to get rid of that Reflect. So that was pretty cool. That's the only reason I have Brick Break on this Rayquaza. I know it was like regular set, but that's the only time I ever use it is to break like subs. So he goes for Taunt, and I went for Fire Blast because I'm an expert belt Mewtwo that everybody thinks is choiced. But if you see how much damage I do, you would know I was not choiced. Because it does crap damage. But he's still a beast. Like, he still does a lot of damage because he's awesome. So, he's Mewtwo. Nobody's better than Mewtwo. So I get down to second Fire Blast. I didn't miss any Fire Blast, which was awesome. And I bring down his Mew enough that I could take it out with the excuse me, with the Fire Blast and the Sandstorm. So I go for another Fire Blast because why switch? So after the Stealth Rocks, I do a pretty good chunk of damage to that Mewtwo with Fire Blast, even after his first Calm Mind. So I'm like, alright. So if I do another one, if I bring him down enough, even if he does have Shadow Ball, he can take me out. I can switch in another poke, and then I can take him out with a faster poke. Or I knew I could live any move with my other pokes, so I really didn't have a problem with that. But I got a crit, so he goes down, which sucks. It might have actually cost him this match. So yeah, so he goes into Guillotine. I go for Ice Beam. I knew I could live any move he had, assuming he was not one type. Like, I don't know. I figured I was leaving him for Death Fodder if anything, but yeah. So I go for Ice Beam. I almost take out his Giratina, and he goes for Shadow Sneak. I'm like, okay, so he's mixed. I didn't see a mixed Giratina coming, because I don't play Ubers that much. So I go into Lugia, and he goes for Outrage, and this is a bulky Lugia, so I could take any move. And I just Whirlwind him, just because I want to see his last poke. And I didn't feel like taking any more damage, so he goes and I sends out Dialga, and I'm cool with that because I have things that can take out Dialga, so it's fine. I go for Roost just to see what kind of Dialga he is, and he goes for the Thunderbolt, and I was assuming he was mixed the entire time, but at the end he told me he wasn't. He told me it was bulky, so I'm like, alright. But yeah, so he goes for Thunderbolt again, just to do damage, and I just stayed in because I want to Whirlwind him out just to take his Giratina out with his Stealth Rocks and get more Stealth Rock damage on the Dialga. So Giratina goes down to the rocks, and my Lugia is adorable, and yeah. So I just go for Ice Beam to get damage on this Dialga. I do a little bit, and he Dragon Pulses and he takes me out, which is fine. I really didn't care because I had my Latios and I Draco Meteor, and even if he is bulky, it does enough damage to take him out. So yeah, good game, G0LDUCK. Sorry about that crit. It might have cost you the match, but I get to move on to round 3, which is amazing because I haven't made it this far in a tourney in a while. So, rate, comment, sub.